But that's all right. It's me and you. We got a special kind of friendship.
I'm not your friend.
Sure you are. Fishing buddy?
We got to do that movie. I love that movie.
What movie is that?
That is Clay Pigeons with Lesser Phoenix, Joaquin. He's the Lesser Phoenix.
The alive Phoenix.
Ouch.
Yeah, God took the wrong Phoenix.
Oh, come on.
I don't want to be that
Damn.
mean, 'cause he does.
Holy
has done
shit,
good
Gary.
films. I do like him. This is a Family Guy thing, because Family Guy did that gag that God took the lesser or the wrong Phoenix joke and left us with that cleft palate idiot. I'm serious. That's Family Guy. That's on Family Guy. They made that joke, and I'm like, how did they not get sued to fucking hell on that joke about Joaquin Phoenix? But no,
Because Joaquin Phoenix has class.
And probably a good sense
I don't know
of
if he
humor.
does, but I do like his acting. But I do think River was the most talented of the two. Because he just, man, I just watch him in a movie going, man, he's the character. I don't see him anymore. I like that with actors like that. Anima, we're talking today about Albert Finney. And Albert Finney would become the character. When he played Poirot in Murder on the Orient Express, she couldn't believe that was him.
Yeah, well, you asked me if I know who that guy is, and then showed me a couple of photos of him in different characters, and I'm like, how am I supposed to recognize the guy? He looks like an entire different person.
Because when he plays certain roles, man, he changes the way he looks, even the way he holds his face. Like in his version of the Christmas Carol, which was just called Scrooge, which was the musical. It's really good. It's not the one with George C. Scott, because that's my favorite. But I really do love the movie Scrooge. And he plays not only the old Ebenezer Scrooge, he also plays the younger. And they actually did a split screen of him on one side of the window as old, looking at his younger self, looking out the window. It's fucking incredible the way they did that. This is done right around 67 to 1970 when he made that movie. And how he played the old guy, you wouldn't even know that's fucking Albert Finney, the way he did his face in that. Oh, it's crazy. Fucking great actor. And he embodies his characters that way. And I love that when you have an actor that is so into doing his role that he loses himself into the character. Unlike Jim Carrey, because Jim Carrey is just an asshole.
And he's always
with
just
mental
Carrey.
problems. When he was in that movie, Man on the Moon. And everybody that worked in that film said it. He's a fucking asshole for the way he behaved. I was just
plays
in my
himself,
character.
too.
Thank you.
He's so overrated.
Hello, humans.
You are
How you
you are
doing, Snorty?
besmirching the name of Jim Carrey.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I love some of his films, but he's a fucking asshole. And
I separate the art from the artist. I have to,
You have
because
to.
all
like his movies.
all Hollywood are fucking pricks. I mean,
so many of them.
even
Yeah.
James Garner was a fucking asshole at one point.
Okay, Anima was privy to this conversation I just had with my co-boss, Julia Dale Dye's wife, and that came up into the conversation. That sometimes, like Mark Ruffalo is just a shitheel as a human being, but I still enjoy some of the movies he was in. And he did this one with the Jewish actor played in The Pianist. The big-nosed actor, gigantic fucking schnoz.
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody.
Oh my God.
They played brothers in the film. I'm like, yeah, right. But anyway, that's a great fucking movie.
I've come around on Adrian Brody because I didn't like him in The Pianist. I really didn't. I really didn't like him in the King Kong movie. But then he's done some roles where he's like, oh my God, this is Adrian Brody.
I like him very much in Predator.
I haven't seen
He was
Predators.
the best part of that movie.
Yeah, because he was an asshole.
And I didn't think so. I'm going to that movie like, Adrian Brody, the wrong guy for Predator movie. I sat there and I'm fucking, this dude fucking rocked in that character. And that movie changed my opinion of Adrian Brody.
You know what changed me on Adrian Brody? Peaky Blinders. He embodied this Italian dude, and he is not Italian whatsoever. And I was like, I'm not seeing Adrian Brody. I'm seeing this character. And when you're like, I'm seeing this character, you're like, okay. This guy's got some chops. I admit it.
By the way, Snort says to you, Jim Carrey besmirches himself.
Look, I think Jim Carrey has got $20 million that screwed his fucking head a lot. Well, that's the problem. This is the problem with fan bases. Okay? If an actor is suffering from mental problems and he's talking about things, people should pay attention to what they're saying and worry about their mental health. And he was falling apart. And what did he get? Fans supporting it. So he continued being like that. And that's why he's got problems. And that I don't think he's ever dealt with. And it bothers me. But I do think he's a very gifted, talented overactor. And he overacts. The best performances he's got when he's overacting. And can't you see I'm kicking my own ass? That's a funny liar. That fucking made me laugh. And he improvs probably better than I would say, close to about 80% of good improv actors. I think he's in the that last top 20. And which is really good. That's a compliment to somebody when you tell them that they're good at improv. He can do it. He nails it. Billy Crystal's another one I find that can do that, and he's a great actor. I enjoy him. Although every role he plays, to me, is still Billy Crystal. Yeah.
That's my problem with Jim Carrey. He's always himself.
No, you haven't seen enough Jim Carrey movies.
We will watch a couple, and you'll see him, because I got to tell you, I like the movie Man on the Moon. I really do. I thought it was a nice tribute to a weird fucking guy. Talented, gifted, weird fucking guy that died way too young from cancer.
My suggestion. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. My suggestion, if you wanna see Jim Carrey movies and not Man on the Moon, is a Truman Show, even though it is a little bit of a slog.
Yeah. Seen it.
And another movie that I don't particularly like is An Eternal Sunshine in a Spotless Mind.
Yes.
See, it's a good film, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Love it.
I don't like it.
I watched that movie. That's a good film.
It's a very well put together movie with really good characters and actors that play off.
Great effects.
They play off key. They get great effects, and they have a very good concept. I don't like that movie at all. Like at all.
I'm with you on that, brother. I'm with you on that 100%. It's like I liked everybody in it. I thought they did a fantastic job. I got the story. I got what they were doing here. And yet, when I was done with the movie, I sat there and I went, I don't like this movie. I don't hate it. It's just like
I don't remember who's the director, Darren Aronofsky or
Darren Aronofsky,
right? Yeah, is it Darren Aronofsky? I love Darren Aronofsky, but
too.
I don't know. And I said it's to my co-host. I was like, dude, I know you love the movie. I can appreciate the movie. I appreciate everything about it, the technicality, the storytelling. I know what they were trying to get. I don't like it. That's it. It's just, it is what it is. And I don't knock anybody that likes not one thing or the other. I can get it. But like I never watched Predators because I don't see the point after Alien 3 to watch anything Alien, including Alien Resurrection.
Look, Alien 3 was where the entire franchise died. And it's still dead, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I didn't like Prometheus. I didn't like Alien Covenant. I didn't like that last Alien, Romulus. I fucking hated it. And I saw the first episode of Alien Earth, and I said, this is garbage. It's beautiful garbage, but it's garbage nonetheless. It looks great. Nothing. It's got nothing. And it completely went off in a weird direction that makes no sense and has nothing really to do with this universe. And I don't know why they decided to do that. And people are talking about episode 8 and like then they're saying I went to episode 8 and I didn't like that. I realized this series was terrible. I'm like going, it took you 8 episodes. I figured it out with 1.
What are we talking about?
I have
Oh, yeah.
I have 3 words for you to tell you why they did what they did. It's the money, Lebowski.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cash grab. And
let me tell you this. I am watching the series. It's hot garbage. It's bad. And you understand that from the moment you get the premise of the in the first 10 minutes, you know, this looks good because it really looks good, but it's garbage. However, and I say I'm gonna finish this just to see how much more dumber can it get.
I'm gonna finish watching this bullshit to spite myself.
No,
That's you, Martin.
I'm enjoying pointing out all the bullshit. Look at this! Oh my god! I'm having a good laugh with the show, with a show that you are not supposed to laugh with.
Well, good. I'm glad you are. I got to tell you, I think I was about to just before the last 15 minutes of the show, the first episode, and I was already like, this is not a good idea. This is bad. This is supposed to be taking place before Alien. And I'm like, this show is nothing but problematic already. And then they have the crash landing in the first. Yeah. It's like, nope, I'm done. This is not going to work. Looks beautiful. I love the sets. I love the effects. Garbage. The rest of it is garbage. The casting is garbage. I hate that fucking Wendy character, that actress playing her. Very annoying.
Wait a minute. It's problematic? Does it have misogynists and white supremacists in it?
It may as well.
Well, there is
triggered the shit out of me.
There is just one character that I like, and it's the android. Because it reminds me.
Everybody made a big deal out of this. Okay, first of all, I'm a big fan of his, and we still haven't got word yet if he's going to get another season of the Marshall show spinoff that he did with where he's got his daughter. They moved to Florida from Texas because he was a Texas Ranger, and now he's in Florida. And they started that series, and I thought it was pretty good. Had some woke moments in it overall, but I still liked it. You know, he's Raylan Gibbons. He's so good as that character. And man, no word on that. So I think that's why he did this show, is because he wasn't sure if he's coming back with the other one. And what do they do? Everybody's fucking talking about it. He's Roy Batty from Blade Runner, obviously.
No, God damn it.
No, he's not. No, he's not. And I don't think that he's even the model for which Batty was based.
No, he's not.
Like, this is a stupid connection. Stop doing this, fans. Fans, stop doing this.
Hey, wait a minute. Supposedly, if you see the timeline, David 8 was the first production android. And this shit is happening 2 years before. And they have synthetics from God to know how long. They're messing even.
The first androids or replicants were around what do they call them? Nexus 1 was around 2008, 2009.
The Tyrell's one, but the synthetics, not replicants, synthetics like David and Bishop. The first one, the first commercial model was David 8 in Prometheus. You even see the promo.
Oh yeah, the Tyrell Corporation. It's mentioned in one of the logs.
Yes, but Wayland has the first model The first commercial model. How is this guy? They have, and everybody knows. And in fact, the synthetics exist 80 years before the show. The whole timeline, the whole lore is screwed in this TV show.
Nobody is shocked, especially not
So I just
me.
looked it up. According to the canonical history, which is something that I've written stuff about with replicants, actually they changed it and made it the year 2000. And by the way, it is loosely connected to also the film Soldier with Kurt Russell, which we've already talked about, because that's supposed to take place in the same universe as Blade Runner. And so replicants came into use around 2000, but it was the bloody mutiny, off-world mutiny, that supposedly was led by Roy Batty himself, staged in 2018, that led to them being made illegal on Earth by 2019. But I call bullshit on that history because that doesn't work, because Blade Runners have existed for almost a decade. So the idea of his rebellion off-world being what caused being made illegal on Earth, then explain the history of Blade Runners.
Yeah, but we're not talking about the same product, right? You're talking about replicants. I'm talking about sin.
I'm talking about replicants and their association with Blade Runner and the Alien franchise.
And so I thought we were talking about 1875.
We're 3 minutes away.
Yeah, 3 minutes away from talking about this movie.
You mean?
Hey, by the way, hey, Mephisto, I'm going to quote Anima here. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, right. Meph, hear me out.
Not a
hear me out. Please do this for me. You need to get a big.
Oh, don't go off camera.
You need to get a big wrench, a prop wrench, clearly falls with big proportion, and you have to throw it on camera when you're throwing up the wrench.
I don't know what the fuck Martin just said.
I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
So you've got both of us, Martin. We don't know what the fuck you were just talking about.
I speak Latin and I don't even know what he meant.
I speak
gibberish. I speak gibberish, and I didn't understand Martin.
He wants me to throw a wrench at the camera.
Just like that, we lost Gary.
I thought you meant I'm going to throw a wrench at the camera. I'm not going to throw a wrench at the camera, A, because it's costly, and B, I can throw a dial at the camera. Just only Gary knows what this is.
I'm having trouble seeing it.
Everybody knows what that is.
Blind, Gary.
Oh, it's for drawing.
It's a dial to draw perfect circles.
Everybody knows what that is, Mev. Everybody
No. This hasn't been used here in at least 20 years.
Really?
Yeah. I am not joking.
We still use it here.
Yeah.
Well, everything is done so much on computer today. Even I draw everything on computer now. So I can do a perfect circle on computer. Like if even I want to draw one, I go to my program that I used to draw on a lot, which is called Manga Pro. And that has a compass tool on it, so I can actually do a perfect circle with it.
Compass. I know it as a compass.
Well, it works like a compass. It really does. It's pretty much very similar. But a compass does the same thing when you're drawing. You put the little pin down, and you put out where you want the circle to go, and then you hold the tip for a bit, spin it around, you switch hands, you grab the tip, and you spin it around again to the other way, and you close it. You close the circle.
By the way, I
grab the tip and spin it around. Yeah, I get you.
I have a comment just for you from Gambit.
But ironically, Rick Deckard doesn't seem to realize he's one of them. Gambit, you son of a bitch.
That is Wayland Yutani propaganda.
Yes, Wayland. There you go. Thank you. By the way, they said they changed it in the film where Utani comes first instead of Wayland. And I'm like, how do you know who came first?
No, they're both in parallels. They fuse. Oh,
Mephisto got my joke.
Fuck off.
I got it. I got it.
Racing.
I got it. I got it.
Anyway.
I am partially Parrothead because as a drummer, I have to be able to do the same beats left-handed that I do with the drumstick on the right hand. And, you know, like doing a paradiddle and all that shit. And you become sort ambidextrous. And I have tried drawing. I can't really write with a shit left-handed, but I can draw. And if I had a stroke or if I did lose the use of this arm, I would probably switch to trying to draw left-handed because I can do it a little bit.
Well, I know something you don't know, Gary. I am not left-handed.
Wow. Good for you.
Nobody got that joke. No problem.
I don't get it.
No, it's from Princess Bride. The fencing
yes,
scene.
during the fight. Yes. He says,
like I said, I know something you don't know. I am not left-handed.
And both of them do it, and they switch hands, so they're both right-handed, and they've been fighting left-handed.
I still say that it is by far the best written, acted, performed fencing scene in all of movie history. I haven't seen one fencing, not swordplay, fencing specifically. There haven't been many
doing actual attacks. They're doing the different because like stage sword fighting, which is what I got started with, is different than real sword fighting, which is what I went and learned. Because the problem with stage fighting is it's you've got numbered positions 1 through 5, and you do those on offense and you do those on defense, and each number correlates with the other number, so you know which number to do, and they would call it out to you. The guy that's choreographing the fight. Now 1, now 2, now 4, return to 3, now 5, and it's really cool sword moves. But I got to tell you, when I got into real sword fighting, all of that was to look good. Sword fighting, learning how to sword fight is a whole different animal, and your strikes are actually going for things. You're supposed to be swinging your sword not at their sword. You're swinging it at their head or their body or legs. You know, it's just sword fighting scared the crap out of me because, like, we do most of our drills we did with the foam swords. They're plastic swords that had foam on the outside, and we learned to sword fight that way. That way, nobody got hurt. But there's a channel. I sent it to you, Anima, if you remember, where they do some incredible real sword fights with dull rapiers and swords, but they're really swinging the swords at each other, fighting, not choreographed. They just know what they're doing, and it's a really cool fucking channel. Randy Newman is somebody who people forget is actually a really good composer. Everybody knows him from, you know, I Love LA and Short People, the controversial song, The Short People. And of course, the lyrics to all the music from the movie Toy Story, and all the Toy Stories. He also did the soundtrack because he is from a long line of composers. He's got like, I think, 12 composers in the family, starting back during the silent era. Going to this day, his younger brother is still composing too. And he's actually a really good composer. I love the music to this movie. He captures the upbeat feel of the Western. He makes it upbeat, but it still sounds like a Western.
It's a fun theme throughout. Like it's much more of it's a closer to like a TV theme rather than a movie theme if you really think about it.
Yeah, because he's trying to find the feel of the original Maverick soundtrack.
And I think so too. But it's so funny because it really fits with what Donner was trying to do here, which was, you know, it is a gambling thing. It is a sort of a semi-serious thing at times, but it still is a comedy more than a Western. Sort of a Western-themed comedy.
But you have two con men conning each other, even though they're friends. It doesn't get funnier than that.
Everybody's a conman here.
No, I'm talking about him and his Indian friend.
Yeah, and one of the best cons in this film is the fact that he is the son of the original Brett Maverick. And Brett Maverick's in the movie, playing a different character, but no, he's not. He really is Brett Maverick. Even though he's called a different name, we know who he is. Because he's his daddy.
Give me a moment here. I need to address something. What the fuck, Gambi?
Yeah, look, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not bi. I don't know if that's true. I'm trisexual. That means I'll try anything.
That doesn't help your case there.
Yeah. Where is it?
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, I think it's closer to this.
Well, I do.
But that's just me.
At least it's not this.
Did you tape something at a sawmill or something?
No, I downloaded that from YouTube, a good snoring sound effect. Because I figured anytime that Keith's not here, I could just play the snoring and pretend like he is here. He's in the back snoring.
Emotional.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I like
love
that.
Damn it.
There you
Sorry.
go.
I love
No. Never apologize, buddy.
John
here you go.
forbade me to use it.
Really?
Yes.
So here we go. This episode is brought to you by Backdoor Beaver Popcorn. Perfectly cooked inside the beaver's body and using their buttery anal glands to flavor it. It's delicious. Hope you try it. Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
So I thought Gary was pansexual. I like frying pans. It's true. I had a friend that kept saying that to me, that he was pansexual. And I went, dude, you can fuck whatever cookware you want to cook. Fuck. I don't have to tell everybody about it.
Just don't come on my silverware.
Don't come on my silverware. There you go. Right,
not gonna lie. Moving back to the movie, because I actually do love it.
I do too.
This scene where he shakes down the banker for some money, and then the bank gets robbed, but it's been robbed by Danny Glover, and Maverick, or Mel Gibson, takes off his mask for a little bit, and Danny Glover's sort of like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then they're both looking them in the eye, like really squinting, and both of them are like, "Nah." And when they leave, you see it's very subtle. You hear that jazzy saxophone-y thing for a little bit.
Michael Kamen's theme.
And then when Danny Glover gets out of the bank and puts on the mask and gets on the horse, and he's like, "I'm too old for this shit."
I love that they threw that in there. And of course, Richard Donner was the director of those films. Yeah. And on his deathbed, he gave the keys to Mel Gibson to make the next movie. And so
I think they're working on it, but I'm not sure.
I don't think they're shooting yet, but I know they're in actual pre-production.
I think Danny Glover might have an issue with Mel Gibson today after everything that has happened, but I'm not, like I said, Hollywood is so kinky, so kinky is kinky. They're kinky, so they're sexually kinky, and they're also like weird friendship kinky kind of a thing, you know.
Yeah. Well, you look at the Man Show cast was Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla is known as conservative radio personality. He's quite conservative. I enjoy the guy. I think he's funny as shit. And he gets along with liberals in Hollywood, and Jimmy Kimmel and he are still best friends. And you see this.
Good for them.
This still happens. Mel Gibson and Glover are very good friends. And what it is they learn to separate their personal politics in their friendships and developed a bond that is unbreakable. I have a friend like that.
Good for them.
My buddy Jim Woodward. He's basically a socialist, but he's my best friend. I've known him since I was little. We grew up together. And he's the only human being I have ever sought advice from, personal advice, not politics. I even said that to my daughter. She said, well, Jim, and I said, personal stuff is good from Jim. When he starts to talk to you about politics, you have to half listen to him. Don't take it serious because he's socialist and crazy when that department. But as a friend, he's amazing. Close friends him.
What I've learned from playing poker with other people, as in finding out who's hustling everybody, I've learned from this scene. Because he comes in and is like, I promise to lose for 3 hours or whatever, for like 10 hands.
1 hour.
1 hour.
If I was sitting down, I would say exactly, this guy, I don't want to mess with this guy.
Yep.
But in the confines of this hall, they're like, oh, okay, I guess. The fact that he's holding his cards and they're like revealed to everybody else, it's like, oh, I'm sorry. And he turns them around. I was like, you're making it too obvious to me, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and I do enjoy that.
And that run-in with
There's a little bit of Butch Cassidy to him, too, if you think about it, from Robert Redford.
Kind of, yeah, kind of.
Because he actually is just like Butch, Sundance, good with his guns. And this scene reminds me of that scene with Sundance in that first scene with him, where he's at that table playing poker, and the guy calls him a cheater. And Paul Newman says his name. He goes, wait, I didn't know you were Sundance. And then Sundance walks away, and right before he leaves off camera, he's walking towards us at an angle. And he's over on the left side of the screen now. The guy says, I got to know, how good are you? And he spins and shoots the guy's belt buckle off. If the gun and holster falls to the ground, he shoots the pistol out of the holster and then shoots the gun again across the room real fast. Fanning. He used the fanning method. And that scene and this movie are connected in my head. Because he does the exact same thing here, but in a funnier way with this guy. He scares the shit out of him.
Yeah, because he gets up for a little bit, and the guy's so jittery. He's like, whoa, son, don't shoot. You're like, you're a gunslinger. I'm a card dealer, or I'm a gambler. It's like, if I go up against you, what chance would I have? And then he pulls out a gun like, none whatsoever. And then the gunslinger's like, oh shit, I've been caught with my pants down. Yep. This guy is legit.
And then he starts fucking around with the gun, putting it back and pull it back. He goes, let me put it back. Whoops. It comes back out again.
That is that is him going off. I don't know if they planned that. I couldn't find, when I did a little bit of research on this, I couldn't find any information about what exactly got ad-libbed or not. And in some movies, that you can actually get the script with the sides because somebody bought it and then put it online.
That's so cool with the red lines, the notes.
Yeah, with the sides. Like, okay, we did this, don't do this. So you have the script. You can probably get the script, but if you get the actual script with the sides, you'll know which scene got ad-libbed a little bit, maybe, because you can follow the script and see what's going on, and you kind of get injecture on what got ad-libbed. But then
I can tell you one scene that they improvised. That's when she gets down from that carriage and he reaches out his hand, but then he doesn't help her off. But yeah, he takes her umbrella and walks away. That was him fucking with her essentially, and she tried to get down on her own and got pissed when she fell to the ground. And the director loved it so much that he made the whole character clumsy. Because that was the first scene they shot together. So all the stuff like when we shot her through the window, that was made because of the first scene. That's how she's clumsy in the whole movie.
Yeah, Jodie Foster did not like to work with Mel Gibson whatsoever.
At first.
They ended up being great friends. She was
I don't know about that, but I know that the fact that when they started the first couple of weeks, she hated working with him.
No, that's true. And he went to her and brought her flowers and apologized to her because they got into a political argument. Is what happened.
Yeah, mostly political, yeah.
And he's conservative. She's very liberal, Hollywood liberal. And it got so heated and he got angry and yelled at her. And she didn't know how to take that. And it scared her when he yelled. And it ended abruptly and he walked out. And within an hour, I think they said an hour and a half, he went and got flowers and went to her, her trailer and knocked. She let him in. They went in there and they had a long talk and they never argued again. And they became really, I wouldn't say best friends, but fucking close
really
friends.
Good friends.
No.
When all the shit went down with Mel Gibson, she, against Hollywood advice, put him in her movie, The Beaver, which is a funny movie.
Yeah, she has said that he is his best friend.
Yeah. I know because he's also close with Danny, and he's got a few people he's really close with. And Danny was one of them that he was really close with. And he, again, is a socialist. He was like pro-Cuba level. I don't know if he's a full-head on
Danny Glover?
Yeah,
yes.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover is a Santeria guy.
Yeah.
Santeria is sort of like half voodoo, half Catholicism religion that they have in Cuba. It's a big thing for some Hollywood folks because in Hollywood it's not really the real Santeria, it's the Hollywood version of it. Forrest Whitaker is also in that sort of circle. So yeah, being pro-Cuba, it's not necessarily being socialist pro-Cuba, it's mostly the people.
No, he's a socialist. He went to Venezuela and had a private meeting with Chavez.
And he's absolutely pro the communist government, big supporter. He ended up in a huge verbal brawl with Maria Conchita Alonso.
Yeah, who is Venezuelan too.
She's Venezuelan, great actress, and because of her anti-socialist views, they blacklisted her in Hollywood.
I need to correct. She was born in Cuba, and as a little girl, their family went out to Venezuela, so she knows. She has been the socialist thing twice.
Yes, and she is an outspoken critic of what goes on in Venezuela, as well as other parts of Africa.
Yes,
but we're still talking Hollywood, and so that is one socialism, where they didn't like each other. Her
less socialism, more
yeah. Wait, we have a new subscriber,
Steven Sheets. Where do you sheet?
In the bathroom?
I wrote a meme once. I said, "I'm your average American. I like to go to the bathroom at home. I prefer to go to the bathroom at home and in my own bed."
Damn.
Here, my name is Steven Sheets. I'm 32 years old, and I am a karaoke person. I subscribe to your channel. Yahoo! There you go. I broke my voice for you. Yeah.
One more thing about Mel
Was that
Gibson
a war cry? What the fuck was that?
I don't want to know.
With all the fuck ups that he did, she always had his back because her argument was he knows he's fucking up and he's trying, so he deserves a second chance. And I admire that.
Yeah, and I love her. She defends him to the hilt, and you got to love that in Hollywood when somebody conservative like him fucks up the way he did. He
fucked up royally.
Oh. But he rectified it. He started going to AA, became sober. And by the way, I don't normally see her kissing a man and believe it. I believe it when she kisses Mel Gibson.
Really? Because
I think she liked it, even though she would never comment on it.
I think even Mel Gibson said that they didn't really have sexual chemistry.
Not sexual, but it's a nice kiss.
No, I mean, he said that most of those scenes were like sort of ham-fisted, and there were not many of them. Like she didn't really have a lot of kissing scenes with him that much.
Right.
It was mostly sort of an antagonistic relationship, so it wasn't much need for it. Plus, it's not really like a rom-com where you need to have them be together at the end.
I would call that like if you're doing it as a TV show, that is plot C. There is a romantic interest there, but in the end, it doesn't go anywhere because she's outsmarted both of them.
Because the thing is, they're both scamps. He's a scamp, she's a scamp, and it really doesn't. It's sort of like one of those things where like you're a good fuck buddy, but I don't see any relationship with you because we're too much alike.
They have
and we're both kind of shitty, like assholey kind of person.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love this set, by the way. They built it for the movie. Let's see. I wanted to say hi to everybody because I said hi to Gambit already.
Hello.
I said hi to Snorty, and
Hi, Sherry.
Read by Nature is here. Penny is here. Parrot Head, Andy Morrow, E. Clay Thomason, Eastland Burkholder, and of course, the lovely Sherry. And by the way, Stephen Sheets, welcome to the channel. Hope you like this. We love movies, and we like to hang out and sometimes argue or just talk about a movie that we love. Occasionally, we'll do a movie maybe some of us don't like. That would have been Wednesday if somebody had shown up, but I'm not saying who.
Sometimes we can go months doing.
Somebody on this show didn't like Robert Redford, Paul Newman's second movie, The Sting. Not saying who.
It bored the shit out of me.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
No, it's her.
No,
I did not like
I
that
was
movie.
a no-show on Wednesday because I was having a rough day, and on top of that, I had nothing to say about the movie because it bored the shit out of me.
Yeah. And maybe, maybe.
That's Jeffrey Lewis, by the way. That's Juliette Lewis's dad. And he's the one that got her into Scientology, a Scientologist. But fuck it, this guy's a great fucking actor. Clint Eastwood and he were close friends, and he was in so many of Clint's movies. And especially my two favorites that he was in was the one with the orangutan, Every Which Way But Loose, and Any Which Way You Can. I love both those movies. And he's a great actor.
He was also Stallone's captain in Tango and Cash.
Yes, he was.
Give me a second here. I need to do a shameless plug. Steven, we have reviewed a good chunk of Western movies you may want to review or catalog.
I need to go in there because I can't expect anybody else on this. I'll go in there and I'm going to start doing breakdown playlists for the kinds of movies we do. Like I need to create the John Wayne one. I've already I created the James Bond ones, but I'd like to do the Western ones too as a playlist because I'm a big Western fan myself. And I love when we do John. Yeah, here it is. And during this scene, as he's exiting, they play the guitar motif. I don't know. Did you hear the saxophone?
You hear the saxophone?
Okay, so that's Dave Sanborn, and that's the theme from the film's Lethal Weapon. And I love that they threw that in there. Great cameo. It's one of my favorite movie cameos ever. And of course, the con is the whole thing with the money, and he's going to do the switch out thing, which is great. And the robbers or the guys that he fought the night before with the dude, they need to get their money, so he's got to pay him here. And then he cons them, tricks them into thinking they got more money than they got. And I'm assuming that's not real money anyway.
No, I think it is because they were spending it the next day.
Did they? Okay. Once Upon a Time in the West, great film. Fistful of Dollars. Oh, yeah. basically Fistful of Dollars and all that was based on the work of Akira Kurosawa. Like, and when they made Fistful of Dollars, Akira Kurosawa gave him what's his name, the director, Italian director. Help me here, guys.
I'm trying.
Famous fucking Western director, Italian. Yeah, Google it. Thanks, Mephisto.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were going to Google it for me.
No,
It's me,
I'm
Sergio
talking to
Leone.
this guy.
Sergio Leone.
Sergio Leone. And Akira Kurosawa called him and says, I think you owe me some money. That is in the documentary about Toshiro Mifune.
Wait. Thank you, Penny. Penny has just gave one Pop Culture Minefield membership.
Who got it?
And it went to Sherry.
The lovely Sherry. Way
Nice.
to go. Congrats.
I like E. Clay Thomason's answer, Sergione. Mix the first and last name. I love it when he gets his shirt out and it's shrunk, which, by the way, is a throwback gag from Lethal Weapon, where his shirt shrank. Anybody remember
his
that?
reaction, man? His reaction, like his
My
whole family
favorite
has
shirt.
died.
It's my favorite
I
shirt.
can't
my
remember what I
lucky
haven't
shirt.
seen, Gary.
I'm not just asking you. I'm asking.
I love the fact that
in the audience.
I love the fact that when he wears it, it's too short after she ruined it. And it's like, oh, you probably bought it in the kids department. There's no kids department. There's no kids department anywhere at that time. No way.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to tell this story because it's one of my favorite moments. Ultra Rob and Anima met Ultra Rob in real life. And Ultra Rob and I were with our friend who was a cop. And he was 30 years old, dating a 16-year-old, which was technically illegal, but the parents signed off on it. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. That bugged Ultra Rob and me. I won't say his name, but it bugged us. And we got together one weekend to go to Toys R Us before it closed here in Springfield, because we heard it was going to be closing. And so we went there to go shopping. They came with us. And right when you walk in that toy store is the clothes section. And Ultra Rob and I both together, we didn't discuss this. We just walked over to this girl's dresses and picked one up off of the rack. And Ultra Rob yells over to our friend and his girlfriend. And she turns, he says, I think this one will fit you.
Oh my God.
And we absolutely did it as a dig at him. But what we didn't mean to do was hurt her feelings, and we did. And that really upset her. She cried about it. And we apologized to her, but we never pulled punches with this friend. And eventually they stayed married until last year. So they were married for about 18 years. So there you go. I still need to watch Sanjuro.
Sanjuro, yes.
Yeah, I love that movie. In fact, I talked to her. She watched the documentary on Toshiro Mifune, his biography. I said, this is the man. He was one of my favorite actors, not the, but he was one of my main favorite actors of all time, because he could be John Wayne, Spencer Tracy, and Gary Cooper all in one. He could play romantic, he could play comedy, he could play drama, and he could play hero. And Akira Kurosawa was basically John Ford, and Toshiro was his John Wayne. And I loved their partnership. And they wanted to do a film again, but it just never happened. It was something they wanted all, for the rest of their lives to do. And they both died in the 1990s, like a year apart. Akira Kurosawa and Toshiro.
Bush is here this time.
Hey, Bush, buddy.
Channeling Gaston.
Let's check on Keith. Keith, are you excited that Bush is here? He's not woken up yet, Bush. Sorry,
There
buddy.
you go. Is that a promise or a threat, Bush?
Yeah. Oh, Bush, this one's for you.
Bush did a post, and I started reading it, and I need to talk to you privately to understand what the fuck you were talking about on X. Like, you said something to somebody they said something stupid, and you're responding to it, but I read it and I couldn't understand what you were referencing. So after the show, I'll message you and see what the fuck you were talking about. Because I wanted to like it and was even going to share it, but when I got to the end of it, I was like, I don't know what you're saying, man. But you were being critical of something they said. Anyway, I saw a YouTube clip that claimed that chronologically, the Man with No Name trilogy takes place in the universe in reverse order from when they were filmed.
Well, I guess you have to watch it both ways to see which more makes more sense.
That's interesting. I will do it. I'll watch them in reverse order.
Right, Bush?
And I'll even watch each movie backwards. 12 months is a lie?
Yes, because he has been a member for only 12 months, which is not right.
Yeah, he's been a member for a while.
Sometimes when it cuts you off, and then you have to, like when I changed cards, you're not a member for some time, and usually when you go back to paying, it should pick right up and keep adding it. But sometimes YouTube doesn't do that. Sometimes it resets you.
Yeah.
Then you end up having less months than you should have.
E. Clay, I am not a fan of that man or his work. John Wayne Gacy. He was a serial killer of young gay men in Chicago and would bury their bodies under his house.
What, Snowdy? Well, I would have never thought.
What if they had polar bears? Would you enjoy them then?
Panda bears.
Tastes are different, people. It's not for everyone.
By the way, 2 stunts are performed in this scene that were originated by Yakima Canute, one of the greatest stuntmen of all time. And we've seen nods to him in other things. Like he jumps on the horses. That's one. Nobody had done that before Yakima Canute. And the other one is to get dragged under a vehicle. And it was done first in it's Stagecoach. Both stunts were originated for the movie Stagecoach with John Wayne, directed by John Ford, and would later be used in the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark when he goes under the truck, and also in this movie. That's what they took out of me, Gary. They wouldn't let me film the surgery that's it. That's what you were talking about. I didn't understand. So that's weird. Why wouldn't they let you? For legal reasons, in case they fuck up and kill you or put something back wrong. Yeah, that's evidence.
No.
Okay.
They don't let you keep parts that they have extract from your body because biological contamination and blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's biohazard. You're not getting to take that.
Sigmoid colon, no wrapping. It's just.
Maybe they stuck his left lung where the right one should be, and vice versa.
By the way,
if that was a joke, dude, I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Snorty, share with us.
It's being weird. I got it.
I'm gonna put it on the private chat so you can guys see the.
Oh, thank you, Snort. Thank you, Martin. Parts of the film were shot at Lake Powell. Yep. I grew up around there, man. I spotted it. I'm like, oh, man, I've been there. Lake Powell is also where they shot the crash landing for Planet of the Apes. Other filming locations include Lee's Ferry and Marble Canyon in Arizona, Marble 2, and Lone Pine, Manzanar, Big
That's
Pine and Yosemite National. Got it. I'm reading it over
National
here.
Park and Columbia River Gorge in Oregon.
Great locations. And like I said, they built the sets on those locations.
Yes.
I hope because I've never heard a complaint, but one movie that did not do its job in particular, because a guy that's going to be a guest on the show, David Rappaport, is going to join us. And he went on an adventure. He likes to go look for old movie sets in the country and the desert and shit. And he found the part of the set for The Fugitive, where the train scene, and that
Nice.
shit sitting there out in the middle of the fucking woods. The bus, there are two trains.
It's still there?
Yeah. Rusting out in the middle of the fucking forest.
Man.
And I'm like, that's fucking wrong, dude. That's fucking wrong. Do not want to create evidence. Lawyers can, yeah, there you go. Here. Under the knife, Gary, asshole. I was trying to impart upon you it might not go so well and figured you'd give wishes of health, but nah, it confused you. No, I don't even know if I saw that message that you sent me, what you're talking about. No, I'm talking about you were commenting on somebody's post. I saw it this morning, and I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. Good to hear things went well, though, Bush. I'm glad too, man.
Look here.
I like having you in my world. Even
look here.
When you're weird. I was going to mail Gary my sigmoid colon. No wrapping, just dripping cardboard box. Yeah, I saw that. I laughed at it already and read it out loud. Amazing that Mel Gibson has the same profile as James Garner when he starred in the original series. That's interesting. I didn't even notice it. Here it is. This is the Yakima Canute stunt that their stuntman did. Great stunt. And then the going under the wagon is a Yakima Canute stunt.
I like that when he goes over and like Garner and Jodie come in and is like, do you need help? Don't you ever help me ever again in your life. And then he's falling. He's like, help.
And
he just looks at him and he goes, help me, please. I love that.
Okay, look at this version. How Bush called.
Yeah, it's because that was an interesting comment, and I wanted to go back to it. So yeah, he's been on fire on X.
On shitter. Look how he spell it. It's shitter.
I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
One ringy dingy, of course, is a nod to what's her name from Laugh-In. She was in the movie The Incredible Shrinking Woman and 9 to 5. I can't think of her name right now. Huge feminist
Fonda?
lesbian. No.
Lily Tomlin?
That's it, Lily Tomlin.
She's gay?
Yeah, she's lesbian.
Okay. Not surprising, but all right.
And they even did a series for Netflix. I won't watch it because Jane Fonda's in it.
Yeah, I know. My wife watched it. I was like, I've seen Lily Tomlin and her. I was like, it's not for me.
Yeah, I see it as Exeter, is what I see it as. I don't see it as shitter. South Park meme. There you go. South Park isn't even South Park anymore. They sold out when they got their last contract. And it's like, I don't even know if they're running the show.
I don't think they even care.
I don't think so either. They've become so fucking rich. Gay's not funny. Stop laughing, Gambit.
Don't tell me you shit in a bag.
Well, I think that's what he's saying. He's got a colostomy bag.
Yeah.
I had a friend I grew up with.
My mom has one of
Michael.
those. It's not fun.
My buddy Michael had one in school. We grew up with him, and when we were older, I asked him for one, and he gave it to me, and I put corn and chocolate pudding in it, and went into a restaurant and pretended to have a seizure, and made the bag explode, and it went everywhere, and then we ran out of the restaurant. Thought it was funny.
Fucking gross.
Gary, you are an evil man.
It was funny as fuck. But the problem was, we didn't know that you could video record this shit, because there were camcorders. I didn't have one. None of my friends had them until Matt McGuire. And Matt McGuire had one. And he's the guy from the band Guar I've talked about before. We were artist buddies. We hung out and drew pictures, banged the same girls. It was fun. Never at the same time. I'm not into that. It's just weird.
I like that you had to add that.
Well, I was just waiting for somebody to think like together, and I'm like, no, I'm going to stop that thought now. No, that never happened.
Let's just call it what it is. They managed to make Margot Kidder look even uglier than she is.
Oh.
And you can barely tell it's Margot Kidder.
Yeah, I didn't know that was her at all.
It is. She's one of the sisters that they get their things stolen.
Really, I got to be honest. Towards the end, she looked haggard. It's from the drugs and booze, man.
No, we don't want to see another. Well, I don't want to see another colostomy bag in my life. But thus is life.
I wanted to check on this earlier. I forgot to go look for it. It's Michael Condrey that directed Eternal Sunshine. I thought it was Aronofsky too, but I looked.
Yeah, it's Michael Gondry. Yeah.
Can I ask to share the photo? It isn't gross, dude. You send me anything. If you want me to share it, I'll share it. You got my word on that. Just don't get me in trouble. You're my friend, so I expect you not to get me in trouble.
What?
Yeah, well, she had the same thing that happened to Mel Gibson's other buddy, Robert Downey Jr. Ended up in somebody's house, and Margot did the same thing. Another chick did that too. What's her name? That's dead now. Her death is a lot of speculation around her death. Blonde that was dating Ellen DeGeneres. Blonde actress.
Oh, Anne Heche. Yeah, her conspiracy thing is much different than anybody else.
Is crazy. I mean, when you start hearing some of the shit they have video proof of things and photo proof of other things, and I'm just like, okay. That shit scares me.
Yeah, her conspiracy theory was like way off. Like it's.
Well, she believed that
I'm not gonna say because I know you're pretty sensitive about these things. I'm gonna use the word
you can say. She believed that there was a PDF ring in Hollywood.
Yo, well.
And what the series
she didn't just believe it.
The theory is that she was killed for having that theory.
Yes. Theory and or maybe evidence as well. Yeah. Maybe, perhaps.
And when you start, I'm serious, if you go down this rabbit hole, guys, if you go watch some of these dark rabbit hole shows on YouTube,
it's very dark.
And you start seeing the fucking evidence. You walk away from that going, and I'm glad I don't work in Hollywood. I wouldn't want to be around people like that. I don't like Hollywood people. That's why I telecommute to everything I do. I don't fucking want to work with assholes. I worked with Josh Becker for over 22 years. No, 27 years. And I worked with Dale and Julia. Still working for him for next year. It'll be 20 years. Make me say what out loud?
This.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I'm going to go check my email now just for you, Bush.
He stated that here first, and he says he's for real. He's not pulling our legs here. That's the name of the product. What the?
Oh my god.
Yay. Yeah. I swear to God that I'm not making this up. I'm not surprised.
I know there's people out there trying to make
the
cover-up bags look good, and that's a nice thing, but calling them that name is just doesn't make it better.
Yeah, you got to walk up to the nurse and go, hey, nurse, can I have a yay?
Sexy?
Nay. The answer is nay. You may not
Gary, to
have
the
a
group
yay.
chat. It's not in your email.
Oh, over on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
Cheater.
Yeah.
I like Twitter.
I think Sander is very happy.
I don't know. He hasn't been. Oh, yes, at last.
Wow. How slow is your chat?
I know, right? It's been in their mind for a bit.
It says 3. Fuck off, all of you. I don't have to explain myself to you.
No, it's not been there like for minutes, but it's been there for about 30 seconds for me. How long does it take Miles O'Brien to change? Never mind.
Oh
He's already done it. That's nice. That's the difference between O'Brien and Scotty.
Right, no. Scotty is clever. Scotty keeps telling Kirk he needs more time than he actually needs, so he looks good because he's doing it faster than in the end.
No, he sent it to me privately, Martin.
What?
He sent it to me privately.
Oh.
I like the fact that Mel Gibson.
My fucking God.
Mel Gibson goes into this like stand-up comedy moment, and he fucks over these robbers. He's like, "Fat Annabelle Bronson. She is as ugly as she is fat." She's like, "I want to kill him." No, let him cook. Let him do what he does. Yes, I am actually talking about the movie.
Okay, so now I see what you're talking about. I hadn't seen this before.
Okay.
I'm looking at what they took out. He sent me images, not of the actual surgery, but diagram showing what was removed. Yeah, he's basically it's a full ligation.
Yes. Oh no!
Why
He
are
sent
we doing this while doing a show?
I have no idea.
He sent me the picture.
I love our audience.
You love them so much you leave them hanging?
I leave a lot of things hanging.
I don't want to know.
Amazing.
There you go. That's what me.
Yeah, it's yay sexy.
That's just fucking weird, dude, that they did that. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Well, we love you.
It means something very different in Chinese, where they actually make the bag.
I wonder what it means over there.
It means a shit box.
My cat just.
I mean, Graham Greene is about to be on the screen, being a fake Indian.
No,
and you're talking about colostomy bags.
He is a fake
He's
Indian.
not fake.
I mean, not a fake Indian. He is. God, fuck you guys. Just keep talking. He's not a fake Indian. He is conning him that he's part of this tribe and makes up this party. They're all paid for. All those people that are there are being paid to be there. It's a con for this Russian, played by Paul Bluto Smith. or Paul Beast Raban Smith, and he's great in this fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
The difference between Scotty and O'Brien is a reading on a breathalyzer.
Oh, there you corrected. You've been
Wrong.
corrected, Smith, from Poland.
It was a joke.
And Jodie Foster.
Boosh. It's a joke.
What you need to do that thing like that. Do like the ba-da-bum at the end or something, so people will know it.
Look at what Bush has said.
You're
the
Jewish,
next
for
message.
God's sakes. You're Jewish, for God's sakes. Your joke should be more obvious.
No. Look at what he said. The next sentence.
All right, let me go scroll back up. Damn it,
dude! It's from
China.
Dude, it's from Poland. Oh shit! It's made in China.
So normally,
every
I would
joke.
say to my friend,
every joke.
If they fucking corrected me and then got it wrong, I would tell them to eat shit. But in this case, I don't want to do that because that's kind of like not a nice joke with them right now.
Yeah. Every joke has a smidgen of truth. I like the fact that like Maverick tells him, look, point at everybody and just say something in Indian. And he's like, it's like it seems very menacing.
No,
it seems super menacing.
No, it's a made up gibberish. It's not a real language. They are just making it up as they go.
I know.
Because he learned to speak Lakota.
I know that, but they're not using it in this movie.
I like it when he goes like, arr, arr, arr. And he points at her and was like, okay, I need to take your place, but it's a great con between those two to get Maverick off these two and leave them be because he doesn't really want to be with them anymore because he doesn't like Coop, essentially, or makes it want to look like he doesn't like Coop because we know at the end it kind of flips over.
He's his dad.
Yeah,
you find out at the end.
But he really, really doesn't want to be with her because he recognized that she is just as much of a con artist as he is, and wants
to pickpocket too.
Yeah, and he does not want to be with her whatsoever. Plus, she fucked up his shirt too, because it's a part. The shirt wasn't a shirt because he likes it so much.
Shirt.
It's it's his lucky shirt, and B, it's a part of his Maverick persona. He has to front as this thing, this cocky vanity kind of. Yeah,
he has to look like he has money because that shirt's expensive and from France.
Yeah,
and by the way, I heard Snort is a Jewish polar bear. I don't think it's that he's Jewish. I think that he's just kosher.
Because he only eats gefilte fish?
Gefilte fish isn't kosher. It's kosher-esque.
Okay.
And it's not good.
I've had it too, and
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
I mean, I like it, but I know why people don't like it.
Well, it's like, to me, I understand why Italians use what's that little salty fish on pizza?
Oh, anchovies. Yeah.
Anchovies. But modern American pizza puts it on the whole fish. What they did is they crumbled it and used it for the salt.
That's how you're supposed to use
in America. They put the fucking fish on there. And
I know.
No.
I know.
No, you're supposed to put them in the sauce and cook them until they're disintegrated.
Exactly. They're just a salt. Yeah, they're salt replacement. Plus, it has a little bit of a fishy taste, but not really after they're cooked. But yeah.
Flavor enhancer, that's what they are. And they are in Worcester sauce, which is why Worcester sauce is not vegetarian. The normal one.
I actually did not know that, Bush. And I've seen the Rockford Files, which stars James Garner. Yeah.
I don't know if this movie sounds good, but Mark just sent it to me. It's called Afterburn. It's new, 2025. Afterburn is about a situation where after a massive solar flare destroys the Earth's eastern hemisphere, an emboldened treasure hunter for hire adventures to Europe to uncover the coveted Mona Lisa, only learn the world needs a hero more than it needs a paintings. It stars Dave Bautista, Samuel L. Jackson, and Olga Kurylenko. I'm like, well, I like two of them. I like Sam Jackson and Olga. Don't like Dave Bautista. I don't think he can act worth the crack. The only thing he's ever done that I enjoyed was in the Marvel movies, because he's playing a dumbass, and
which is probably is.
Yeah, he's perfect in that part. I can't stand him in his other roles. I think they're stupid. His films annoy me. Garner, Marlowe was always fun. Oh, Bruce Lee kicking that fucking light in his office in the movie Marlowe. That's fucking good shit right there. Destroys his office and then delivers the message and then leaves. Yeah, that's one of my favorite moments in film, is Bruce Lee going to town on Marlowe's office. Yeah, he gets excited over some of the weirdest shit. There he is, Paul Smith. Look at that monster of a human being. Now, what a lot of people don't know, because I've confused him with the Italian actor that did the movies, Sergio Leone style movies, like My Name is Nobody and shit. And that actor teamed up with another Paul Smith actor. And they made all these movies, nobody films together, partner movies. And
I know those. I know those films. Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Yeah, and then another Italian producer got Paul Smith to join another actor who's a lookalike to the blonde, blue-eyed actor from Italy, and started making his movies. And so, as a kid, I got completely confused. So by the time Popeye came out, I thought he was the guy from the other movies, when they were just doing that to compete with the other one. It was an exact replica, dude. I shit you not. Go look it up. It's crazy. They were making them to make money off of the other films.
I always didn't understand why those films are dubbed, because they look like they're talking in English, but they're not really talking in English, because they're like essentially Italian.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But the actor, the blonde-haired blue, and he's still alive, by the way. He's in his 80s and he looks really good. I'm like, crap,
really?
That guy looks like he's in his 50s.
I thought both of them are already fucking dead and buried.
Smith is dead.
No, the other dude. The big chunky dude.
Oh, what's Spencer?
That's him. Yeah, the guy you just said. What's his name?
Terrence Hill.
Terrence Hill.
He's very much alive.
And looks fucking good, man. He's done a couple of interviews that I watched. And I'm like, God damn, man, he's got some good fucking genes. And I don't mean blue jeans.
Yeah, careful
probably
about what you say.
Levi's or Gap or something.
I'm trying to find.
Funny that you say Levi's, Mev, when it's actually Levi's.
It's Levi's. It's Levi's, I know.
I drove the Chevy to the levee, and the levee was dry.
Nobody can shoot my bow. Yeah,
okay,
anybody that shoots my bow can't use their hands for half a day or a day and a half. Maverick is so
and he only
fucking
tells him after he has him try it, of course.
Yeah.
Open image in new tab. Here we go.
But then when they do get to the thing, he's like, "Oh shit, I'll let you use the gun."
Paste and go. There we go. All right, I'm gonna grab this picture, Martin, and just keep watching. This is the most recent, and I think it was taken in December of 24 of Terrence Hill.
I can't believe he's
He
still
looks
alive.
like he's 50 to 60. That guy's
Man, he looks pretty good for an 80-year-old guy.
He's in his 80s, and fuck yeah, it
Italian
blows
food,
my
man.
mind. He looks like he could do an action movie today, and I'd still buy it. That fucking guy, I don't know what it is, man. Some people got
How many of those movies have they
Italian
done?
food?
They've done like 20 of these movies. Him and the other dude.
Yep. He made
And
enough
it's
money off of
always the
those to
same.
retire.
It always the same. It always ends up every couple of scenes they're like in a fist fight or like throwing somebody over a bus or something crazy.
I loved it when, well, it is Westerns. I loved it when in one scene where he walked up to a guy and was so fast he took his gun away from him, spun it, put it back in his holster, and before he could get it, he took it again. And he kept doing it to this guy, and he'd slap him in between. He would like pull the gun out, put it back, slap him. Guy would go for his gun, he'd pull the other guy's gun away from him and put it back in and then slap him. It was funny as shit. It was done by speeding up the scene or shooting it at 18 frames per second. Green is great in this movie. I got to tell you, I just got one of his last movies. And I have not watched it yet because I wanted to watch it with Anima. Where's it at? I think it's in here. The Protector.
Well, we've just seen him in one of the shows we watch, I think.
Because Mark says he's got 8 movies coming out, and I said no, he's not going to be in 3 of those because they're still in pre-production. I don't think they shot anything, but he has 4 movies that are still going to come out that are in post-production. So I'm excited that we're going to get to see at least 4 more films with Graham Greene. And this one, The Protector 2025, is the new one. He sent it to me, and I'm going to try to watch it with you when I get a chance, Danny.
We've just seen him in something that was made last year. And
he looked awful in that. What was that?
Yeah. One of the series we watch, I think. Oh, Tulsa King.
Oh, that's it. He was in the previous season of Tulsa King. And I don't know if they shot anything for the new season with him. I hope they did. It'll be nice to see him again. But he looked terrible. But I think he was supposed to look terrible.
Really
you don't know.
Well, he's this really old Indian medicine man, but he looks sick. So I feel bad.
This is this whole hanging scene is so fucking funny with this horse. And the horse just drags him. It just keeps walking. Well, it's like, whoa.
They're the fucking snakes. And the horse starts dragging him and he says, thank you. Because he's getting away from the snakes.
Yeah, he falls off the tree into a bag of rattlesnakes that were laying there open. Yeah,
but that's what spooks the horse to walk away. But then the twig breaks and the horse is just dragging him until he says, okay, you can stop now.
And he was so worried about his money and gets it out and then puts it in his teeth because his hands are still tied. Yeah, they cut his scene out, Alice Cooper, which made me sad because I like Alice Cooper. I bet you do, Snort. I heard you do. I heard you're a big clam eater. Tell me, do you do like most males and eat the oysters before you eat those clams? Yeah, at least Mephisto is showing signs of understanding what I'm saying.
I understand. I disagree. I disagree with the joke.
I morally disagree with everything that you
I morally disagree with whatever you're trying to do here.
I don't think Graham Greene is in the new season. That makes me sad. I liked seeing him on there as the old medicine man. Oh, let me tell a sushi story about Zoe. So Zoe was about 7 years old, and my buddies and I, we like to go to one foreign restaurant a month. And it didn't matter if it was in town, we'd go out of town to find one. And we ended up going to a local Japanese restaurant owned by a Japanese family. It was very traditional, tempura, and sushi. And I will only eat cooked fish. I won't eat raw fish. And so I had California rolls. But Zoe was so nervous around Mac and me because Mac and I are known pranksters. And she was afraid that we're going to try to slip sushi in. And we're like, honey, we're not going to try to make you eat sushi or trick you into eating it. And then at the end of the dinner, as a treat, we didn't pay for it. It was a gift from the family. They really enjoyed our company. And they brought us out some homemade peach ice cream that had real peaches in it. And Zoe thought it was sushi, that we're trying to trick her into eating sushi. And she wouldn't eat the ice cream. And we kept trying to, we're not messing with you, honey. It's real ice cream. And she started fucking bawling in the middle of this restaurant over the ice cream, thinking we're pranking her. It was funny to us because we are that evil that she didn't trust us. It is so funny. And the family is like, not fish. It is bitches. And she just
bitches
wouldn't fucking eat it. That's how he said it. Bitches. It's like is P and B's probably sound the same.
In this scene, I like it where he grabs the Duke to the side. Is like, all right, Dookie. All right, Dookie.
Get somebody for her.
And this is the point where he could have just thrown it into the dogs, but he got, instead of like the 3,000 in need, he got 6,000 because both of them needed 3,000 more or something like that. I don't remember the exact, amount of dollars, but yeah, he's like, he's feeling sorry for her, but so he likes her company, but he doesn't like her company. They have that sort of like weird relationship. Plus, he wanted somebody else to take a dive in the fucking gambling thing.
I thought I still got your joke, Clay. It was funny. Yes, he died. Yep, September 1st. Heartbreaking. And then we lost the next week Robert Redford. And I have to get inspired to eat egg rolls someday. I like egg rolls. I like spring rolls too, but California rolls have the cooked. I think is it tuna that's in it? I can't remember. And it's wrapped with rice and spices and has seaweed that holds it together. And they're called California rolls, and they're really good. I love them with soy sauce and the green stuff. I forgot the name of it. The green sauce that's hot.
Wasabi.
Thank you. I like to put, I don't know, about a quarter teaspoon of wasabi in the soy sauce and stir it together so it's all mixed in. And by the way, James Coburn wasn't able to do a lot of the stuff you see in this film because of his arthritis. And if you ever watch him, you see his hands are like this.
Yeah, when he plays cards, it's pretty obvious that he's like, his hand looks like this. Yeah, his hands look like this. So he flips the card with these two fingers, these last two digits, rather than the first two digits. He doesn't flip the card like this. He flips the card like this.
Yep. And that's because of again, he had terrible arthritis and deformed his hands. And he was a dude that lived a very healthy life, and just shows you, man, the world sometimes will fuck you over any way they can.
Yeah, sometimes it just castages, man.
Yeah. Yes, he was. And he has the best scene in the movie.
One of my favorite scenes too.
Oh,
where
his
two bodyguards have to keep the two bags up, or else he's gonna shoot him.
Lowering, He shoots the fucking luggage. He goes, that luggage is more than you'll ever make, or whatever it was he says.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's just mean.
Yeah. This is real
mean.
crocodile skin. That's just mean. Aren't you supposed to be like this number 2 in this awful crime syndicate?
Organization? It's so fucking funny, man. It's really one of my favorite moments in that movie. And I think it is my favorite. I think it's my favorite scene. Let's see. And I don't like the director's cut version of the film. I don't like it at all.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
It's heart. And the comedy version is better. I think it plays better as a heist film. He's still a tough guy, but it's funny. And they changed the chick because the female that's in the director's cut is not the same female. There's Doug McClure. Everybody knows him from The Big Valley and also all those really bad dinosaur movies from the 70s.
That is everybody but me.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, where
it's okay. I don't know who that guy is.
Oh my God, Doug McClure. They made fun of him on The Simpsons. Hi, my name is Troy McClure.
Troy McClure.
You might know me from such films as Mommy, What Happened to Daddy's Face?
The Simpsons make fun of everyone.
And Troy McClure is a play on Doug McClure. Even looks like him. It's weird. Oh, the Virginian. That was it. Thank you. Not the Big Valley. The Virginian. Thank you. That's a really good actor there, too. That's Denver Powell. You might know him from such movies as The Alamo with John Wayne. He was good friends with the Duke. He's wearing the same hat that he wore in The Alamo.
The Duke or the Dookie?
The Duke, the real Duke, John Wayne.
Yeah, I get it.
Sorry, Don Ecker's calling me. I'll take this.
Oh, sorry. Mel Gibson is calling me. Sorry.
I tried to answer it, wouldn't let me.
Hello?
That's because he's
yes,
doing
yes, Mel. I forgive you. Yes. The whole Jewish thing, yes. Yes. I've already forgotten it. Yeah. Don't worry. Yes, I know you were drunk. Yes, of course. No problem. No, I don't want to be in your next movie. No, Lethal Weapon 5. I was done at around 3. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Be good.
Okay.
Where were we?
That was
Sorry.
Loud.
So they show a guy here that most people won't recognize. And I'm trying. Well, first of all, that's
say yes.
His name from Raiders of the Lost Ark and Spider-Man.
Alfred Molina.
Yeah, Alfred Molina, fucking great actor. He's so good in this movie. But he got all these classic Western actors. There he is. That guy right there. Anybody?
No idea.
That's Exeter.
Nope.
From Mork and
No way.
Mindy.
Really?
Yes. A lot of people don't know. He came up in the John Ford movies. He was part of the John Wayne, John Ford posse. And he was in a lot of fucking Westerns. Serious characters. Not comedic roles. The first time I've ever seen him do a comedic role was in Mork and Mindy playing Exeter. He's the leader of a cult that you never meet.
Yes. If
you
there
never
really
meet
is a
anybody
cult.
from his cult.
I think he's the only member of the cult.
I think he is too. I think that was what was funny about it.
We have Sax here, and
hey,
Sax.
What's up, buddy?
And you know,
he was running from something, sir. And then he crashed into a DUI checkpoint, committed 10 felonies, and not to mention FUing a room full of cops.
You FU me all the time.
Fuck you, Kyle!
So,
see
hit play again. Also, the guy over to the left of him there, is also a big character actor from the Westerns on TV and film. I don't remember his name. This movie is just chock full of them. Oh my God. So, because I'm bored and need more surgery, I'm going to send you a DM, Zax. Watch out, Zax. Watch out.
Don't look at it. It's like looking into the sun.
It's like looking into the sun.
Zax is on the way to Europe. Man, I wish I could meet him in Croatia and show him around in Split. Sucks that I can't do that.
Oh, is Vinkman's girl here? I didn't see her.
Oh, yeah.
There she is. Hi, Vinkman's girl. Yeah, Aquafina, the only role she's ever been in that I enjoyed was in that movie, Renfield. She was perfect for that part. She's horrible in everything else. Oh, wait, what are we talking about? What's Gibby talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What was based on it? Okay, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But Cutthroat Island was terrible. It nearly bankrupted the studio. The only thing good about that movie, Cutthroat Island, was the movie poster by Drew Struzan. That's a great movie poster. Have you guys ever seen it?
No.
Probably.
I mean, I've seen Cutthroat Island.
I've actually shown it to you.
Horribly miscast.
Oh, it was terrible casting, but this poster, fucking, I love this poster. Images, let's see.
What, the Cutthroat Island poster?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's better than the movie.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I just said a minute ago. Is that the best part of that movie was the poster.
Yeah, I agree.
And here we go. I'm trying to pull it up here. All right, Cutthroat. Move. Add stage. There it is. Look at that fucking poster, man. That's fucking gorgeous. I'll go in and let you zoom in on that. The lighting he did on their faces. That's not in the photo. That's something that Drew did to really enhance the flames. So put the light on their faces and in their eyes. Fuck, look at that artwork, man. That is just fucking
That's
gorgeous.
something that Drew drew.
Drew drew it and then painted. Drew painted it. Drew is
I wish
drawer.
I wish they would do more of these like painted posters, but nobody does them anymore.
Well, that's why he retired. He got so pissed at Warner Brothers that he just said, fuck this, and retired. And stopped. The last thing he really did was the Hellboy poster for Hellboy 2. It's a great poster. The Hellboy 1 was wonderful too. He sent me a Gickley print signed by him, and it was destroyed when somebody was at my party, got too drunk and slammed into the wall, and it fell and shattered, and all the glass cut through the poster. Just sliced it up. It looked like the character Jigsaw from Marvel.
Oh.
I cried over that. I actually did. I went to my room and I was so upset because that was a special gift sent to me by Drew personally. So, but anyway, the big thing in this film, really for me, is seeing all the faces in the background. I get excited by all the cameos in this movie.
Is it all filled up with actors that have been in westerns?
This scene, I would say close to about a third of the actors in this riverboat scene are people from old westerns.
Yeah,
That the director really loved. And so he went and fucking did that and got them to be in the movie. I thought that was great. And I think the casting in this movie is perfect. Every character is perfect. And again, just like The Sting, there's a heist within the heist. There's shit going on. We know what's going on, but not all of it. Not until the end. And that's why I like this movie so much. I like that. If they're using the same type of principle that they used in The Sting. This is kind of a Mission Impossible thing where they're gonna take the money from this fucking guy who's a crooked piece of shit.
Hey, and James Coburn even looked like Jim Phelps.
Right? They should have had him in this too. Or his brother. Everybody knows who his brother is James Arness from Gunsmoke and all that shit. I'm sorry. Message. My phone's fucking up. I can't send messages right now to Don.
Then don't.
Well, I got to stop him from calling again. He's going to think I'm trying to dodge his call. It's like, no.
Do you want me to message him?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
You left one name out that I consider as good as Drew Struzan, which is Richard Amsel. And I'm waiting for that documentary. I know the director, and I talked to him, and he said, it's going to come out like a year ago. Nothing. I've not seen anything about the Richard Amsel documentary. I want to see that damn thing. The one that my buddy did about Drew Struzan's great too, if you've never seen it. Hold on. See if I can find something. There it is. Came out in 2013. Drew, the man behind the poster, is a great documentary. I mean, I know him and his wife Dylan, and I've tried to get him to come on the show, and he won't do it. He just doesn't want to do it. He's not a guy that wants to get out there and talk to people. It makes me sad. So I've had great conversations with him over the years. I'm going to pull this up. If you guys have never seen this movie documentary, it's one to check out. It is wonderful. And my buddy Eric Sharkey is the director. I should get him on. Boy, he got long COVID last year, dude. He almost died. He ended up in the hospital like 3 times, just really kicking his ass. Good dude, Eric. But this is his documentary that he made back in 2013 about Drew. And I mean, that poster right there for Masters of the Universe. I fucking love that poster. It's better than the movie. But these are all the people in it. I know about a third of them. That guy could paint. Anyway, I mean, he still does artwork, but he's doing it for himself now or for close friends. But that's a hell of a documentary. Drew, the man behind the poster, highly recommend you guys watch that movie. It's really good. All right, here comes another great con. Because you don't know the motives of the characters, which is what I like, where it's like, is she going to do something that's going to screw them over?
The plot
Garner
twist in the end is really good.
Yeah, because Garner ends up being the one who takes off with the money. Oh,
Yeah.
And I like that they have this absolutely strict no guns policy, but everybody has a gun on them. Like
He's a
everyone.
gentle
And
soul.
outfits are great, by the way.
Real phone call. This really happened. Okay. So he did the artwork for the movie Pan's Labyrinth. All right. And he sent us a copy of the poster art signed. And Zoe put it on her wall. She was just loved that artwork. She loved what it was doing. And so I said, well, the movie opens next week. I'm going to go see it. He goes, well, I'm going to see the premiere this weekend. I went, oh, great, man. Well, if there's anything you need to let me know, let me know. Okay, that was the end of that conversation. A week later, I get a panic phone call from him, and I got a phone message from him, and it goes just like this: Gary, hi, this is Drew. Hey, you may not want to take Zoe to that movie. It's really it's kind of rapey. And
kind of rapey.
Yeah. And that was the message I got from him. It was wonderful. And I didn't take Zoe to it. I went to see it by myself. And I'm like, oh my God, that is a dark fucking movie. I'm not going to let Zoe
dark, but it's not rapey.
Well, it's inferred in the film. And so I didn't take her to see it, like I was saying, and I waited till she was 13 and then let her see the movie. And then she was like, oh, I see why you didn't want me to see that. Yeah. Now, a movie with Alfred Molina that I really like is with him and Gary Oldman called Prick Up Your Ears. And it's a biographical film of a playwright and his gay roommate for whom he occasionally gets it on with, which is Alfred Molina. And then Alfred Molina's character, as in the true story, didn't want to lose him, and he was going to lose him. So he woke up before Gary Oldman's character, went over to his bed with a hammer, and beat him to death.
Like gay lovers should. Again, joking.
Pop Culture Minefield
Holy shit.
does not support the view of Mephisto. We morally do not agree with that joke.
I mean, they're gays. They're not lesbians. So
I'll tell you what they do. And I've got a lot of gay friends. They throw great parties. Best party I've ever been to.
Fuck yeah. I concur.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vermeer is actually one of he is my favorite classic artist. His use of light is a class all its own when it comes to studying. I love this. I'll take your bag. Get off my bag. Get over there. What are you doing? He walks away with all the winnings. I love that. I can tell you this. I've never seen that movie. Never wanted to see it.
I've seen it. It's meh.
Yeah, it's not interesting. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's pretty boring. There's one scene with Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger, and it's like, The rest of the movie,
Heath Ledger, but no.
It's like I said, it's pretty boring and uneventful. Like, you loved me in that time, that place 4 years ago, and we had a thing.
You stuck your penis in me.
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm a cowboy. When you're riding the ranch, it's like Vegas.
On a steel horse I ride.
Oh, my God.
I'm a wanted. Dead or alive. I need more coffee.
Yes, please.
Movie? Yes, we're trying to talk about the movie.
Gary, didn't you say that lake was close to where you're living?
What?
The lake where they are shooting this.
Oh no! When I lived in Arizona, we used to go there, which is why I recognize those walls. I'm like, I know those cliff walls. It's up there near Utah.
Oh, she's so pretty in this.
I really wanted to go see Utah when I was in the States, but it was a 6-hour drive and I had to 6-hour drive back. So it means basically your day is done.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe next time.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I've been to Utah. It's not all that exciting, and all I got out of it was 3 wives.
Just the scenery. Just the scenery.
It's a gorgeous state. I mean, Arizona, that Monument Valley, you know, good God, that's so gorgeous.
I've been through Arizona. I've been to the Grand Canyon.
I grew up in Arizona. I lived there for years. Went back as an adult with Zoe. Lived there. Still never been to the Grand Canyon. Grew up there.
It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Was overwhelming in terms of like scenery in your face.
Right. Well, this is the scene right here. This is the final con.
Yeah. It's not the final con. It's the second to last final con.
No, the last one is not a con. It's a theft.
Yeah.
Because she steals it while they're both taking a bath. That's just theft.
Yeah.
This is the last con. They con him into believing what's going on here.
Yeah.
Garner's great in this.
I love the fact that he's like, I'm going to leave you this gun and you can fight over who kills who.
Yep. Uncock it. See, that's how we always said it. But then the other day I was watching something, they said decock, and it just fucking cracked me up.
That's not.
I said,
no, there's no way.
What's the difference between 45, the 1911 45 and a pregnant woman? You can decock a 45. He is a rival. And it kind of reminds me, the end of this movie kind of reminds me of the end of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which was a remake of the, what's his name? David Niven and Marlon Brando film with Debbie Reynolds. It's a really good movie. And at the end of that movie, Marlon Brando gives up the life as a con man to go run off with Debbie Reynolds' character at the end and get married, while David Niven continues being the fox, the guy that rips off old women of their money there in Monte Carlo. But in the newer film, at the end, they put a twist in, which I liked, which is the chick that they thought they took the money from ended up coming back, having taken all their money. It comes back and wants to partner with them at the end. And there's a whole scene where they have a shipload of people coming to the shore to look at properties that they don't own and can't sell. They're just going to scam them for their money. And that's kind of how this ends, because she robs them. But then, and this is so funny because Garner's character gets mad at him because he says, my old pappy always said, and he says,
I've never said that.
Yeah. And then he says, and he gets in the other tub, and that's when she robs them and leaves a note for him, and it's to tell him it was the funnest theft ever kind of thing. She's gone with their money, or so she thinks. She only got part of it because Mel Gibson planned and put some of the money in the boots, in his boots. So he throws one of the boots over to his dad.
Like, and the other one's is twice as heavy as this one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I love that he also says, and my pappy always said, and he says the line, I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
And then Garner says, oh, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
Good fucking ending. I
it's
was
like
hoping we get a sequel.
there is no good. There's no more satisfying way than to cheat not a cheater or something like that. It's like, yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
And
it's a really good ending. It's open-ended. You can leave it be and not do a sequel, or you can do a sequel, but it has to be written good. But it's been way too
ran into the problem.
Yeah, it's been way too long, and you can't really do a sequel. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, they could have back in around 2000, they could have done a sequel, and both of them were open to it. But once again, it needed a good script, and what they were getting wasn't working. And so it just didn't happen. And eventually, after about 10 years, people lose interest in wanting a sequel or making a sequel. Both the people that make film, I love that shot of the two of them in that bathtub. That's so funny. Yeah. And I love also when she comments on their penises.
Yeah, you're both hug the same, kiss the same. You have the same build, and you have the same.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's great.
It's a small, minute detail, but it makes it has a little bit more layers, because you never see Annabelle with Coop, right?
No.
And it's not even implied that she's into him. it kind of seems like she's conning him.
In the stagecoach. When she's in the stagecoach with him, she goes, "Now you're a gentleman."
Yeah.
With a southern drawl.
Yeah, but it always kind of seems like she's trying to con him into defending her or like be on her side, but never in a sexual manner. But then at the very end, she pulls out you're both kind of kiss the same. You have the same build. You walk the same. And I love Garner's draw the gun the same. Yeah.
I like Garner's expression because he let us know that something happened with the way he looked after she said that. A look of discomfort, looking back at his son. It was a moment that kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade with Sean Connery and Ford, when she kisses Ford on the lips, and she leans past his ear and says, "You were wonderful last night," and or you were.
And Connery says, "Thank you."
Connery, thank you, and then he looks back and he says, she wasn't talking to me, and that was funny as hell. And then when the English actor playing a German comes up after her Irish woman playing Austrian. And what did you think of her accent, by the way, Anima, on that? I never asked you.
Who?
What's her name?
Alison Doody?
Doody.
Yeah, Doody.
Doody. Alison Doody in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, because her character was Austrian. And she mispronounced words the way Austrians do that I love. Like when you say vegetable.
No, she has a weird accent, but she does not sound Austrian.
Okay, she didn't sound Austrian.
I didn't get that from her.
Neither did the German, and he's an English actor.
Well,
and I loved it when she does that. She goes, "This is how we say goodbye in Austria," and she gives him a nice kiss, and then thanks him, and then Sean's like, and then we cut back, and then the German stands in front of Harrison Ford. And he goes, "And this is how we say goodbye in Germany," and slugs him so hard he knocks his head into his dad's head. And then he says, "I prefer the way the Austrians say goodbye better."
That's why it's my personal favorite Indiana Jones movie.
It's my second. Raiders is first. And I'm so close with the third film, but I don't know, man. I just love that first movie so much.
I know. I love them
Because
both.
this is made by two guys that weren't sure if this thing would be a hit. They were just making a fun movie. I like that. They put it all out there. What's this? In Phil Collins' autobiography, Not Dead Yet, he says he was considered for an unspecified part in the film, but that he didn't get the role for this movie. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I watched his biography. I just don't remember him talking about that. I was working at the same time I watched it, and I shouldn't do that with biographies because I miss stuff when I'm technically not watching. I'm more listening to it than anything. One was a bit where Indy disguises himself as a ticket. Oh yeah. And by the way, they cut the scene out. You see when you see the SS officer running up, you see a man next to him in what do you call it? Tie and tails, tuxedo, and they're both running to get on the airship. And Indy goes over and he gets that coat, and then they don't show that he comes back later. You see that guy when he's running down the ramp to them as they're pulling the latch to release the plane. You see that guy, and that is the stunt actor from all of the other Indiana Jones films. He played the big Indian with the turban that tortures him and then fights him at the end on the rock crusher. And he's also the same actor that played the German in the airplane scene where they're fighting under the plane, the bald guy. He's also one of the Totes guards, local guards, that gets shot by Marion in the back at the bar. So that guy's been around for a while. I love that guy. He's in that Indiana Jones film. We lost him a few years back, and I did a little tribute to him. I love these old school guys. It's sad when we lose them. That's me. Dig. What was that? I need to dig that book. And then Indy. By the way, that documentary is by Drumeo about Phil Collins. It's free. Go to Drumeo on YouTube. You can watch the Phil Collins documentary. That's what I hate about fake Germans. They'll say Z.
Yeah.
And I've never met a German that said that. Ever.
I've met one.
I remember my primary school teacher, who was supposed to teach us basic English, but she sucked at it. She would over pronounce the TH so that the whole first row was ducking under the desks because she was spraying them. That was so gross.
I've met
spit when she talks.
I've met somebody. I've met somebody from Luxembourg who's very close to say Z Germans. I don't know if he was kidding or not because he said it many times.
Okay, there you go, Anima.
Yeah, I corrected him because he got the spelling wrong.
Then he thanked you. I have this collection. By the way, there's a great scene that I've never talked about at the end of the Stanley Kubrick, Kirk Douglas film, Spartacus, where Spartacus stands up and then everybody around him stands up going, I'm Spartacus, I'm Spartacus, I'm Spartacus. And then this little scrawny guy stands up and says, I'm Spartacus. And I'm like, that is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. It just made me laugh. Because he's clearly not fucking Spartacus. Clearly could never be Spartacus. And if I wrote that, I would have had him killed instantly. Like, I don't know if you're not Spartacus or you, but I know you're not. Crucify him. And he would have been the first person killed. Old school actors and stuntmen. Oh, man. I have a romantic love for that old stuff, man. I really do. And hearing those stories about these guys, like, man, like John Wayne was really more of a stuntman at first than he was an actor. And he just showed promise. And so they started using him. What's this, Squirticus? What the fuck is that? Mini me Spartacus. That's right.
So are we going to wrap? Because you have two panelists close to falling asleep here.
Hold on.
Well,
Okay.
that's a day problem.
I'm looking at the comments. I'm sorry. Is Mephisto still here? I guess he fell asleep. All right. I read all the comments now. By the way, nice compliment. Enema, that's why I love what I love, why I love about you, but he meant what I love about you. I read typo.
Yeah, we read typo.
So I want to thank everybody for being here. Gambit, Snorty, Read by Nature, Penny, Parrothead, Andy Morrow, E. Clay Thomason, Eastland Burkholder, the lovely Sherry, Sandra Hammerslag, the Peter Vinkman fan site, Vinkman's Girl, and Shinatsky. I didn't see any comments by him. And Mephisto, I'm about to pee in my chair, which is why he disappeared. I don't think that was for the audience, though. Too bad. Spartacus has the famous I am Spartacus line because all his fellow prisoners wanted to vouch for him. But at the same time, that little tiny bald guy stood up and said, I am Spartacus. And it's like, no, you're not. Nobody's falling for that shit. And it's not because they're standing to vouch him. They're standing to take blame with him. I am Spartacus. It has a very important meaning that if you kill him, you kill us. And that's it. It's a powerful moment in the film. And they all got crucified. They lined the streets into Rome with their bodies up on those crosses. Looks like he's wearing, what's that? Wearing a suit with Martin in his tummy.
Oh, background, yeah.
Because of the background. Boy, that Martin is good. Man, I didn't know Venezuelan tastes that good.
I only have one thing to say to that.
I've got 5 terrorists going southeast on Bakalakadaka Street.
All right.
God bless
we
you,
covered
Bruce.
everything. We can go now.
Oh, Penny. Giving Shinatsky some love. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to get the hell out of here. I enjoyed talking about this movie and around this movie and about other stuff. But like I said, we always talk about stuff that involves movies and actors. So we stay to the subject as much as possible. And we appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us. Hockey Bush. I swear to God, I'm not putting it on screen. We'll get canceled for that. All right, buddies. We're out of here. Meph, thanks for being here, man. I know you're tired. What you eating there? What is that? Oh man, it's summer sausage. That stuff is good. I like that, and I like smoked beef sticks. Those things are great. They're not so great when they go through you, but they taste awesome. It's not like the ones that got a lot of pepper in them. Later. So we're out of here, guys. Okay.
Are you still muted, Mesh? Because I can't hear you.
God damn it.
Oh, what did you say?
I said it's like cold cuts, but it's a miniature size, so it's a bite-sized cold cut. It's not really beef jerky.
It's like summer sausage. It looks like it's a sausage.
It's
beef sausage.
Same shape as a sausage, but it's cured.
Oh man. Hey, we love doing this, man. It's so much fun hanging out with you guys. It really is. It's one of my favorite things to do is to hang out and do these shows. If I don't show up, there's a fucking good reason why I'm not there. So I joked in our private group, I wanted to call in sick today, but that was just fucking around. I'm not going to miss this show. So
yeah,
we're going to get out of here.
He had all his sick days till the end of the year last week.
I thought Stephen was going to be here because Stephen kept giving me a thumbs up that he'd cover for me. That motherfucker never even showed up.
It's Saturdays. He's doing Saturdays.
Deleted scenes, that son of a bitch. Anyway, we're out here. Martin, anything you want to say? Mephisto, anything you want to say before we go? like for tomorrow?
Yes, we're doing The Sandlot tomorrow.
Great movie. That's like my childhood right there, dude. That's why I love that movie so much, because that's what my friends and I would do. Go play baseball during the summer.
It's I did suggest to switch it over to the natural, but my my co-host, he was away for like a couple of weeks during
he didn't know Robert Redford died.
doing some personal shit. He
Right.
said, "I know about Robert Redford, but we're not switching The Sandlot for nothing." I was like, "Okay."
Oh, so he loves that movie too.
He loves that movie, yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
he's like, what, 10 years younger than you? 15? So
Yeah. So I'm going to pop by in the chat and lay down some words tomorrow.
all right.
I love that movie. I really do. And James Earl Jones, fucking great in that movie. God damn, I
Yeah.
love that movie. All right, guys, we are out of here. Thanks for showing up. We'll be back tomorrow with the final movie of Daniel Craig that we're going to do. And we're going to talk about Skyfall. And then when we do the other films, we're going to do all the films up to Pierce Brosnan. I'm not going to do any more Craig films because I hate and despise films after Skyfall.
Oh, I hated Skyfall already.
Except for the third act, which you loved, just like I
Yeah,
do.
it
The best
finally
part of
feels
that
like
movie.
Bond, but so many dumb decisions in this movie. So many
Logic
stupid
issues.
things.
We're
Yeah.
going to go into it tomorrow, guys. You'll enjoy our criticisms.
Do you want to
because
pitch the
we're
morning
gonna
show too?
Really. Tomorrow morning, we're going to talk about Paramount. And basically, who bought it, what's happening there. Probably going to also talk about, what is his name? I just forgot his name.
His name is Robert Paulson.
No.
Thank you, Martin.
I'll talk about Robservations because R&B, we've been chatting with each other about stuff, and I like that guy. I'm not going to ask him on the show, but if we're going to do a show with him, I want it to be solely about a specific thing. It'll be Star Trek. But tomorrow it's going to be implied in what we discuss because it's going to be about Paramount. And but I'm going to talk to you about what Brandon Braga did this last week, and he ripped Alex Kurtzman apart.
Thank you. I love Brandon Braga.
I've got problems with him.
Brandon.
I have problems with him, but
I know
I liked what he did. And but you know, one of my problems with him isn't really a problem. It's a criticism, which is the thin-waisted, nice-ass, big-boobed characters that he demanded to be in the shows, like 7 of 9, and of course, what's her name in Enterprise, the Vulcan.
I love Brandon Braga.
Yeah, you love him for that. Okay, fuck you.
I didn't even know he was responsible for that, but I love him ever. There's a few writers from all the various shows that I actually do like writers and essentially showrunners. I actually do like DC Fontana.
Oh, she's amazing. I loved her writing.
She literally was Roddenberry through and through. But then when she saw what he wanted to do with the next generation, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more of a sophisticated writing rather than just go like this. And she did a lot of good stuff.
She and other writers had problems with Gene saying that with this generation, there is no conflict between the crew.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
We've evolved past that, and they're like, you have to have personal drama. And they had so much trouble with Gene over that.
Yeah.
And when he passed away, they were finally able to put that in there. And I appreciated some of it. Some of them I didn't like what they did, including Brandon Braga, some of the decisions they made after Gene died. But, you know, I still love TNG. I love Star Trek, the original series, more, period. It's always going to be the best. But I like TNG. I did not like Voyager. I didn't like Deep Space Nine after the first season. It started becoming Love Boat in Space, and it annoyed me. But then I was told to go back and watch the last two seasons, and I went back and watched the last 2 seasons, and that was by Keith. And I thought, oh, it got good. They went to war. It was good. I like that. It felt more like a Star Trek show. They were getting in ships, moving around, not just sitting in this fucking outpost. Who wants to fucking watch that? I mean, they did. But
I
not
do.
me. Yeah, you like that kind of shit, Martin.
Yes. I
I'm not
love
surprised.
this Space Nine. It's my favorite.
You've got the crappiest taste of anyone I know.
Of course. That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. All right, guys, we're out of here. Bye, guys. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Matt Damon.